The final message before the election. This could be our last ad unless you re-elect us, which would be surprising because let's face it, we really have been the biggest pack of mendacious shitlords this nation has ever seen.
But we also know you have short memories. That's why for a fraction of the cost of our official bullshit ads, we've created a final honest ad to remind you of all our shitfuckery since you elected us.
And what an epic 6 years of shitfuckery it's been.
That's right, we gave Australia many fine PMs.
Like Tony, who gave us countless suppositories of wisdom.
Malcolm, who'll always be remembered for Australia's shitty internet.
And ScoMo, our coal fondler-in-chief.
As well as a fine array of ministers. Like Piney, Minister for fixing arms deals with terrorists.
Dutto, Minister for torturing refugees.
Minister for the Department of Home Affairs.
Minister for prosecuting whistleblowers. Minister for whiteboards.
Minister for sale.
Minister for what the fuck?
And of course, the Minister of Genuine Satire.
We've been strong on the economy by declaring war on young people, depriving them of affordable housing and education so we could help retired boomers buy their 5th investment property.
And by cutting penalty rates, terrorising vulnerable people with fake debt letters, and outsourcing our war on the poor to this mining billionaire and his cashless welfare card.
Because mining billionaires own this government. That's why we used your tax dollars to help them exploit a once-in-a-lifetime resource boom, privatise the profits and pay no tax.
Instead of setting up a sovereign fund like Norway did to ensure health, education and pensions for future generations.
Whereas we're leaving you with approximately fuck all. Australia, where 1 in 6 kids live in poverty, but we found billions for these useless pieces of shit.
Where Indigenous child suicide is through the roof due to the intergenerational effects of colonisation. So we went and spent 50 mil on another fucking Captain Cook statue.
Where we slashed funding for schools and hospitals, but found $500 million for a war memorial upgrade nobody asked for.
Where we cut off support for single parents and use your taxes to pay for our own political ad campaigns.
Where we let banks write the terms of royal commissions into themselves.
And let companies pay fuck all taxes.
But we kept in touch with the common man by reintroducing knighthoods.
And shuffing cigars after slashing your benefits. We took corruption very seriously.
Which is why we're so damn good at it. We've given your money to our mates here, 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 and here.
The Murray-Darling Basin still has small amounts of water left. And if re-elected, we'll return some of it to the land's traditional owners, the cotton industry.
And Barney will buy back the rest with an $80 million check to some offshore tax haven.
Lucky we repeatedly voted against a federal ICAC.
But our crowning achievement has been our climate policy. Just kidding, we never had one.
We cut every emission reduction scheme we could to sell off your children's future and went out of our way to sabotage renewables.
We bleached the reef.
'Cause it's okay to be white. Tried to count burning forests as a renewable resource.
Abolished the position of science minister.
'Cause who needs science when you've got the Bible?
And as a parting fuck you to all living things, we rushed through the approval for this mega coal mine and this massive tumour right on the eve of the election.
Throughout all this, we've bullshitted you to unimaginable heights. We told you the debt's decreasing when it's increasing.
Told you emissions are going down when they're going up.
Told you renewables are causing blackouts.
Told you electric cars would steal your youths.
Told you refugees would steal your jobs and your welfare.
We gave you clusterfucks like our census fail, my health record,
and the marriage equality plebiscite.
We introduced laws to break encryption so we could spy on everyone.
And then exempted ourselves from those laws. Cool and normal. And to top it all off, we made it a crime to impersonate us.
So don't do it. To help shovel all that bullshit into your head, we changed media ownership laws to enable monopolies like this and mergers like this to dominate your media.
We defunded the ABC and stacked its board and deprived you of alternatives by sabotaging the NBN, squandering the most vital infrastructure upgrade of the century. And on that note, we bid you fuck you, Australia.
It has been an honour to rig your rules,
defund your schools,
trash your reputation,
sell your kids' future,
and laugh as your reefs die, forests burn, and rivers dry. But don't worry, come what may, honest government ads will still be here after the election.
'Cause we're confident that a Labor government, whilst infinitely less shit than us, will still continue to serve the coal, gas, and gambling lobbies that own both major parties.
And continue to bring you honest ads to keep you informed of their shitfuckery. Australian Government. Authorised by the Department of Genuine Satire.